Good morning, everybody. This is your principal, Mr. Mosier. It is Thursday, August 19th of the first week of school. I hope that your first few days have been enjoyable and hopefully you are figuring out how to get to your classes on time. Starting today, students, we are going to start marking people tardy if they are not in their classes on time. So make sure that you are going directly from point A to point B. And staff, you can start marking students tardy and start that documentation process. Again, students, you should know where you're going at this point or have your schedule and have a pretty good idea. But staff, if students are tardy from this point forward, please do go ahead and start documenting that. All right, so be a pro, our reflection, be positive, be respectful, and take ownership. Again, this week we are going to start quizzing some people, see if they know what positive, respectful, and ownership are as part of being a pro. All right, so students, make sure that you are being a pro in all areas of our building, whether it's the hallway, the cafeteria, the classrooms, the gym, wherever you are, there are expectations. All right, celebrations. Students, you are doing a much better job of getting through the lunch line quickly, which is awesome. I know lunches are shortened this year than what our seventh and eighth graders are used to. But students, you guys are doing a much better job of getting through the lunch line quickly and picking out what you want, making sure that you're being polite to our cafeteria staff and eating in a timely manner as well. And again, staff and students, you guys are doing a great job as well of having passes in the hallway. So staff, thank you for writing those. For students, we appreciate you always having a pass if you are in the hallway once the bell rings and for the remainder of the class period. All right, a reminder of lunch expectations. Students, you must stay in your seats at all times other than when directed by staff to get up. This is a safety concern. If we had all the students standing up during lunch, that would cause an unsafe environment. So students, you are to be in your seat at all times other than when directed by staff to get up. If you want to throw trash away, you can raise your hand or you can just wait as we're bringing around trash cans. If you need to use the restroom, please raise your hand. You cannot get up and use the restroom on your own. You cannot switch tables. Once you've come in and you've sat at a table, that is your seat for the remainder of the period. And you must stay in your seat unless directed by staff to do otherwise. We're going to start making notes and calling home for students who cannot follow these expectations as they are safety concerns. So make sure that you are staying in your seat at all times. And most of you are doing a pretty good job of this. I'd say 95% of our students are doing a phenomenal job of being seated in lunch. But a few of you, we are going to make note of who you are, and we'll have you call home and explain to your parents why you can't stay in your seat at lunch. Also, leaving the cafeteria and sixth and seventh grade students, maybe you weren't aware of this, but there are other classes going on while you leave lunch. Yesterday, our sixth grade group and our seventh grade group, actually, you guys disrupted our eighth grade classes that were going on. That's not acceptable. So as you are leaving the cafeteria and going to your focus class, you must be quiet. Again, other classes are going on at that time. I really don't want to have to go back to the elementary model where we have everyone line up and have their teacher escort them quietly through the halls with, their finger over their mouth telling them to be quiet. I would like for you guys to be able to do this on your own. But if you can't do it, I'll have the teachers line you up by their class and take you one by one quietly through the halls. I'd like for us to be a little bit more responsible than that. But we'll do that if we need to. So make sure that when you are leaving the cafeteria, that you are quiet on your way to class. All right, student shout outs. Tyrese Cooper gets a shout out for being consistently helpful and giving teachers extra school supplies. Awesome job, Tyrese. That's from Miss Thompson. Matt Bird for problem solving and showing respect in a frustrating situation. That one is from Mr. Bryson. Good job, Matt. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I have a picture on my wall. There's only one student on my wall, and hopefully I'll add to this, that I have a picture with, and that would be Matt Bird. This is from a couple years ago when Matt Bird was a sixth grader. I am glad to see Matt Bird back in the building, so special shout out to you, Matt. All right, and staff shout out to Mrs. Schultz for giving me directions when No Bigsby was closed down. That's from Miss Thompson. Uh, Way to be a caring staff member and colleague and friend. We talk about it all the time here at Middle School North, but our students and our staff, we are a big family. And the expectation is that we help each other out. So thank you. Kudos to Ms. Schultz for doing that. And kudos to all of our students who are helping each other out throughout the day. If no one has told you this yet today, you are loved. We love you here at Middle School North. You belong here. Like I said, we are a family and you are an important part of our family. You have all of the tools to be successful. We know that you can do it. You got this and we got you. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.